So this building that we're in today is a really great example of adaptive reuse, correct? Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd be happy to. Thank you. Our program of an architectural master's degree of architecture program is it's a 3-year program, and we have studios. The need for studios where students design architecture, where they learn visual studies and they learn draw and to paint. They also learned the techniques of construction and assembly and structure, energy systems, et cetera, which means we need classrooms. We have need for offices. We need fabrication labs where experiments of design and form are conducted. And all this had to be poured into this vessel that previously held a newspaper and its publication. Its printing presses, and its writers, and its editorial staff, and its administration were all here. Interestingly, to tell you that of all the buildings I've ever had to climb into, which was not originally purposed for architecture, I've never fit better. We didn't change anything. When the IU Building Services and Architects looked at this problem, they took our program brief and said, my goodness, it just pours in like milk into a bowl right here, here, and here. In fact, we put back a wall that the Republic had taken out. We added one other wall for an egress issue, but that was kind of it. So the renovation of the building to accommodate us was really the new floor, cleaning stuff up, fixing the HVAC, asbestos abatement, things like this, electrical upgrades, the stuff you would normally do with any building. But architecturally, it stood firm. It's a wonderful affirmation of some buildings that are able to hold many kinds of programs and do so quite beautifully. So on the north side, just like the writers, we're here, and where the presses were is where our students are working at their desks and their easels, seen by all that go by, that the activity of the student and of an architectural education is not hidden away in some mysterious place on a campus for none to see. I want to almost turn to my colleagues in other architecture schools and say, turn your building towards your communities. Because the amount of, what the original premise was to expose transparency of our conduct of what we do. And here we are showing everybody the energy and spirit of all these students working on these projects. Right? The other side of the building is a large room space also. We use that for assembly and conferences. And as in the original design, there's a suite of offices for administration. And at that end, which was where the newspaper came in, went to the presses into a hopper and came out. It came in big rolls and came out in little pieces of paper. It's the business end. Well, that's where our shop is. Material comes in, we work on it, material goes out. So in some ways, and down the middle is a spine of offices and classrooms that are very similar to, in a way, in which the way the Republic worked. So who knew that a newspaper company and a printing press would accommodate an architectural firm so well? But it's the building is one of those kind that is able to adjust itself very beautifully to a number of different programs.